Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahushua. We're We got our class today as America is all about transgenders, and this place is about homosexual. This is why it's called Sodom and Gomorrah. This kingdom is all about witchcraft. It is all to seduce the 12 tribes of Israel. It is not set up to make our people happy. It is here to seduce our people's mind, to sell them out to the other nations. So what we're gonna do, I know a lot of y'all still watching TV, a lot of y'all still got your cable turned on, just wasting your money, man. I tell y'all this stuff all the time. It's a waste of money to sit up and watch transgenders on your television. You know, I know they probably gonna block this video because the information that's gonna come out is cut to the heart. That's why we on this channel here, because they give us a strike on our other channel, so we can't live stream. You know, they say we teaching hate or whatever they say. Then they give us another strike, something else. So now we can't upload on that channel. So we on this channel, we will be pushing this channel. I'm here to show people the way through the spirit. We need everybody help. Because they're gonna continue setting channels down till we get our website and get everything on there. We're gonna start coming from there, so they won't be able to shut us down. So they are set up to pull our channel down when the truth is coming out. Now, it's not hate if they pushing the garbage on our children, is it? It's not hate if you're watching Walt Disney's movies with all kind of pedophiles and symbols and signs in there. That's not hate in the snake eye. So we have to understand, because we're dealing with Esau kingdom. Let's go to the beginning in 1 Maccabees 1:1. 1 Maccabees 1:1. Let me get there. Maccabees 1:1. Read out.
This book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened, after that Alexander, son of Philip.
See, this is the King Alexander. This is King Alexander. Y'all ought to hear him. Y'all call King Alexander the Great. He was never a great man in all people's eyes. He was a flaming homosexual man. Read on.
The Macedonians, who came out of the land of Sheba, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, and he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
First over Greece. That's why they honor him like they do Christopher killing Columbus. They honor these evil beings, man. Read on.
And made many wars, and won many strongholds, and slew the kings of the earth.
He slew the dark nation, the kings. That's who he was slewing, because they wasn't in control at that time. Read on.
And went through to the ends of the earth, and took spoils of many nations.
He went and robbed like they do, what they have not stolen till they had enough. They all about rape, rob, and steal, and kill, and plant seeds of negative about your peoples in your head. Read.
Insomuch that the earth was quiet before him.
No one could rise up against this beast. Read on.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up.
And his heart was lifted up. Let's go to the first video, man. I'm going to show y'all, because visual is more important than some of y'all are not getting what the scriptures are saying. Start the video, all right? I want y'all to read the bottom part down there, man. This is ancient Greek. Okay, choppy. That's all right, man. Sleep. Somebody step out on that video. I got another desktop back there. I just want y'all to read the bottom of that, man. See, this is the same nation that is ruling over us. This is their history, man. And the same thing going on today with the military here today. It's the same thing that went on back then. Your military are full of homosexuals, man. This is how they get down. This is the same thing going on, man. This is how Esau get down. Why you think you got all these young boys that doing all the killing around here? That the school shooting is going on, so-called. Timothy McVeigh, this is the same grooming that they do to them. It's no difference. You hear that? If a man had not a young lover, indicated a character failure. So that's how they operate, man. They operate here the same here today. So all these Edomites that you see in politicians and stuff, they don't went through the grooming too, man. This is a part of their society. This is a part they don't want out. They try and hide this. They love young boys, man. This is the stuff that goes on with your army. These pedophile, man, all them young boys you see on your TV that is turned out, Hollywood, that's what it's called, man. Because they are part of this agenda too, man. It's just not happening in their army. This whole society is set up on homosexuality. And we're warning our people to turn their television off. But, you know, they can't think for themselves, so they have to have mouths to tell them what they need to do. Their favorite shows, man. That show is to turn your child out. But if you continue, you'll find out you're going to have those effeminate spirits, because that's what you're seeing from our peoples today. Effeminate spirits, because they don't know how to be a man. Now, this is back in ancient Greek. Give me Obadiah 1 and 2. Obadiah 1 and 2. Because King Alexander had conquered. Let's see what the Bible says about this devil. Read.
Oh, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Read on.
Thou art greatly despised.
Everybody hate this nation, but they scared and they're afraid to stand up and tell Esau that he the devil to his face, man. Read.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
See, the pride of their mind, because they got nuclear weapons, war planes, step planes, what you call them, drones, submarines. They thinking they got power, man. Read.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Because he come out of the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. Read on.
Whose habitation is high.
That's why when you go into cities, you always see tall buildings. They love to live up there. I know I personally would not want to stay on no 60 Pro. Read on.
That said in his heart, who shall bring me down?
He says, and this nation said in their heart, after they took power back in Greece, Alexander, who's going to bring us down, man? We are warriors. They will sacrifice their own. Read on.
To the ground. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
See, that's the key right there. That was Greek symbol, the eagle. That was Rome symbol, the eagle. That is America symbol, the eagle. That is Mexico and all them other nations that they are controlling, the eagle. Read on.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
See, even when you watch Superman, where he be flying at? He be flying out of space. Superman just means Satan. See, y'all get caught up in there. That's why I tell us, if I see him walking by me out there on camp, I will break his back. See, a lot of y'all caught up into these, like the Black Panther. A lot of people, I see a lot of Israelites out there promoting that garbage. The lead character was a woman. See, our people don't dig deep, man. They accept what they see. That movie ain't have nothing to do with our nation. It showed that how Africa would have rejected us. Because the other character that come from America, they killed him. He talking about throw him in the sea with his other brothers. See, if he would have knew who he was, he would have knew he wasn't an African. But our people get caught up in these movies, man. This whole society, I'm going to show you and prove to you today, it's all about homosexuality. Read on.
This will I bring thee down.
This will the Most High bring these down. Read on.
Saith the Lord. If these came to thee, if robbers by night.
How did King Alexander take control? He's a thief. All of them, Christopher killing Columbus, a thief. America Vespucci, Leo Skiffy Africanus, these are thieves. Read on.
How art thou cut off?
How art thou cut off?
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
That's why they all trying to go out in space. They looking to go out there and steal, man. These are some thieves, man. These are not your friends. Read on.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
You know how you go into, young brothers, they go in to rob up somebody. They're not going in there and take everything out the house. You're not coming home in your apartment, your house empty. They don't leave nothing, no resources for you. They want you to depend on them. That's how they control your nation. Read on.
How are the things of Esau searched out?
The Most High put the spirit on the prophets to bring the information. This is how it's searched out. Read on.
How are his hidden things sought up?
See, we have to be spiritually programmed to bring our nation the truth, man, and quit accepting the lies. Sisters got to be more stronger when they're teaching their children, because they're mostly the ones with the child. But if they want to continue letting them watch that garbage on television, then they're going to find that they're going to have a rebellious child. Same thing for the men. If they don't control their household and kill that garbage, your child is going to rebel against you. You can't get them into the kingdom, and you might not get yourself in there. You better start ruling your household, man, because this society is on a level of wickedness above all other kingdoms. Let's go back to 1 Maccabees 1 and 4. This place is high level witchcraft, man. This place is it'll blow your mind once you know the truth. Read
Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him.
They paid him taxes, man. They had to pay him, just like you see the mafia do. This whole thing is set up on theft. This is how they got America. They stole it. South Africa, they stole it. Great Britain, they stole it. And we just look at them and give them a pass. And I see people hollering, Esau is not the white man. I don't know. Some of these Israelites are some very effeminate brothers, and some of them are just wicked sisters. They don't have no foundation, so they spew out what somebody else say instead of going and researching it themselves. If you dig deep enough in these scriptures, you'll know who the devil is. Read on.
And after these things, he fell sick.
See, after these things, he fell sick because he had syphilis. All these venereal diseases come from the so-called white man. Hard for our peoples to believe. All these diseases, the Black Plague, who do you think caused that, wiped out millions of their own peoples? The so-called white man. He's a disease man on this planet. He's the one killing the planet, killing the animals, spraying chemtrails all up in your sky. Read on.
And perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants.
He called his own nations. Read.
Such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them. while he was yet alive.
While he was sick on his deathbed, man. Read.
So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
Because he died at the age of 32. Because Greek was all into homosexuality, man. It's bestiality and everything that you can think of. These are the same peoples here today. They do not change. That's why when you're at your job, that's why we say get in and get out. Don't go up in there trying to be friends with an animal. Read on.
And his servants bare rule, everyone in his place.
In his place. Read on.
And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
Read on.
So did their sons after them.
Because you got really 1% run the whole world. That's what your NWO is, New World Order. That's just letting you know the white man is in control of the planet. They ain't talking about implementing something later. It's already been implemented. Read on.
Many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
What was multiplied in the earth?
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
The theft, the robbery, the homosexuality, the bestiality. They woman is just as wicked as them too. Some of y'all get them a pass too. Let's go to the second video. Let's look at some of this stuff that they worship.
Dionysus was the Greek god of wine, but many also know him as the god of intersex and transgender people.
You hear that?
Dionysus had many lovers, including a famously handsome man called Adonis, also the favorite man of the goddess Aphrodite. There is a story about a journey Dionysus made to Hades. He was guided by a shepherd known as Prosimnus, this in exchange for intercourse with the god.
They still worship these pagan deities. They just changed the name.
Dionysus ended up creating a wood phallus in order to fulfill the promise. Yikes.
Ain't that the Baphomet?
Pan was the god of music. He was frequently
the god of music.
Man and woman
they control everything, man.
Talk about mixing it up. Pan was half man, half god, him bisexual. Poseidon is the god of the ocean. This character is very well known through Greek mythology, but even Poseidon carried another side to his sexual desires. According to Pindar's Olympian ode, Pelops, the king of Pisa, engaged in homosexual acts with Poseidon. Pelops spent some more time with the god, as he was training him to drive the divine chariot. Orpheus was a legendary poet and musician, best known for the story of his journey to the underworld, where he tried to revive his wife, Eurydice. But when he failed, he was never able to love another woman.
And they probably was a transgender man.
In Thrace, according to the story.
We're gonna find out where it started at in a minute.
Death, as he was torn apart by women during an orgy.
And I can't believe his sisters would even deal with these beasts, man. He might be coming home just from his lover, the other man.
And it is traced back to Narcissus. He was well known for his vanity. Narcissus would spend his days looking at his own reflection, but even before he fell in love with himself, he was in love with the smitten Amanius. Eventually, Narcissus grew tired of him, and saddened by this rejection, Amanius killed himself. A tragic end for Amanius, but what would you expect of the god of narcissism, right? We all know Achilles is the Greek hero whose only weakness was his heel. But according to some scholars, Achilles and his psychic Patroclus had a romantic connection. Only Patroclus was able to bring Achilles his compassion. And when Patroclus died at the hands of Trojan Prince Hector, Achilles became enraged, killing Hector and dragging his body around Troy.
This is their God Zeus. This is their Jesus here.
Zeus is probably the most well-known god of Greek mythology. But what many don't know is that Zeus was probably bisexual. He had a romantic connection with his cupbearer Ganymede. This relationship brought forth what we know today as pederasty. Greek men maintained erotic relationships with adolescent boys on the side. This, of course, including suit.
See, the thing is, these gods, they don't change them to Superman, Batman, Robin, Wonder Woman. I'm gonna show you the last Wonder Woman in the movie when she was a man. He was a man. See, we don't know. We watch that garbage on television. All that is about them same pagan deities back then. They just changed the name to change the game like they changed our names. This place is witchcraft. That's why I say come out of her. That's why a lot of us still got this notion that it's something we holding on to something. You got to let go Babylon, man. Babylon will destroy you. Let's go to Job 9:24. Let's see what the Bible say.
Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You think the wicked is just somebody that hate on you, somebody that fight you? This is high level wickedness, man. This is witchcraft. This is homosexuality. That's what he's predicated on. That's why the Most High called him a fornicator. Profane person, a fornicator, is a sexual animal, man. And he thrives off little children. Why you think they call them kids? That means a sacrifice to them. Read on.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the prophets. He covered the faces of Yahushua. He covered the faces of Moses, of all the prophets. He gives you what he want to give you. His television is television programming. It's 24 hours a day now. It used to cut off at night. Now he does it all day because he know a lot of y'all children are staying up late, especially in the summertime. Read on.
If not, where and who is he?
Who is he, man? Who is he? Who is this homosexual beast, man? They're gonna call this hate speeching, but it's okay to see, look on YouTube and see two men kissing. That ain't hate, is it? That's a crime within itself, and they should be put to death. 2 Maccabees 4:10. I'm gonna show you all his sports. Right now, you seeing the sports? All that is about homosexuality too. Why you think the men's in basketball used to wear the little shorts and stuff, pat each other on the booty and stuff? Why you think the NFL players got on tight pants, man? They make them put them a little jockey strap. They want you to see. They want to see because they pedophiles, man. Why you think all the sports that you think and you watching right now, most of them transgenders out there performing? This place is witchcraft. Read up.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 4 and verse 10. Which when the king had granted, and he had gotten into his hand the rule, he forthwith brought his own nation to Greekish fashion.
Greekish fashion, that's what our peoples love. Some of y'all gonna be watching these NBA games and they all a bunch of homosexuals, man. Some of y'all gonna be watching your Olympics and it's all about homosexuality. They know who's on steroids and who's not. They juicing them up. Our peoples are caught up, man. That's why they got now our people are looking at these athletes as heroes. LeBron James. LeBron James is a sellout. He's worse than Martha Killer King. He's not going to do nothing for his nation.
That's right.
They always hollering what they doing. He's putting people through their college. He's still putting people through their poison system to poison their minds. Michael Jordan is a coon, man.
That's right.
I wouldn't go in there and spend $100 on a pair of shoes on if it takes to save my life. They give us idol worshipers so we can worship them. Read on.
And the royal privileges granted of special favor to the Jews by the means of John, the father of Eupolemus, who went ambassador to Rome for amity and aid. He took away and putting down the governments which were according to the law.
See, that's how they operate, man. They always want to put that law away from us. Why you think we was taught the Old Testament was done away with? How you gonna have a book and start at the back? How? What scriptures say New Testament? Or did they tell us New Testament? So y'all better understand this is high level witchcraft. It's just the Bible, man. It's no old and new. Read on.
He brought up new customs against the law.
He brought up new customs against our laws. Playing sports is against our laws. We're not supposed to get out there and bang on each other on no football field. And it creates competitions and it creates hatred towards your brother because now you're competing against your own nation. The same thing with their schools, their spelling bees, is to put you in competition with your own nation. This whole society, even with their Oscars, it's competitions. And our peoples love it. They love to get caught up in the BS. Read on.
For he built gladly a place of exercise.
Where do you think you got your 24-hour fitness? It ain't nothing going on in there but a bunch of adultery. Women's going in there naked to try to find a man, and homosexuals going in there too. LGBT. That's all it is. You got the same thing happening today. Read on.
Under the tower itself, and brought the chief young men under his subjection, and made them wear a hat.
See, the homosexual has with the little feet on the side. Read on.
Now such was the height of Greek fashions, an increase of heathenish manners.
Heathenish manners, man. You see them athletes out there, man. That's what they into. You see them all. A lot of them, you see them on videos hugging and kissing. Magic Johnson in the playoff kissing Isaiah Thomas. You got a lot that goes on even deeper than that, man. Those are no heroes to us. And a lot of our people are looking for these people to come into this truth when we are here doing the work. If Kendrick Lamar speaks, everybody listen. But have y'all did any research on Kendrick Lamar? It's gonna hurt a lot of y'all. Kendrick Lamar is a woman. Cause he said he wasn't black no more here, Israelites, y'all did it. That's why I tell you, they come in here, they sitting back there and learn. We're not putting these wicked people on a pedestal, man. You can't upheave somebody with money. That's what's going on in your head. Well, he might buy me a car. He might do something for me. Kendrick Lamar is a wicked person. You think they're gonna put him up, put his music out so he can tell us the truth? You got to understand he's being controlled. He's a puppet. Just another transformer. I'm gonna show y'all this today. Read on.
Through the exceeding profaneness of Jason, that ungodly wretch, and no high priest.
See, another wicked Israelite right there, Jason. See, you got to understand they're using our peoples against us too. The 2/3 is a thick club, and you don't want to be a part of it. Read on.
That the priest had no courage to serve anymore at the altar.
See, I'm gonna stand up for Yahweh Shah. See, you ain't got no courage. You bow down to the peoples that are wicked. We have to stand on our people because they're coming from a drunk, docile state of mind. Read on.
But despising the temple and neglecting the sacrifices, hasten to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise.
Read that last part again, man, because our people thinking they hollering they going to the 24-hour fitness center or they getting themselves in shape. They don't understand we are naturally built human beings. We don't need it. We need to eat right. That's your problem. Some of you don't eat right. That's why you're hollering. How you going to pump out the poison and you study poison yourself with the poison? Doesn't help. Read that last part.
Hasten to be partakers of the unlawful allowance in the place of exercise.
It's a unlawful. So your sports heroes are out of order. They are wicked too. You see them, they groom us through high school, through Pop Warner, Pee Wee. They start you out young so they can come and send that agent in to your family. Just like they did LeBron's. because he was throwing up signs even back then, man. He was a part of the gang back then. Y'all gonna learn that this place use signs and symbols and numbers. You have to learn who you're dealing with. You can't take the beast down if you thinking who you seeing Donald Trump is the head man. That's a lie. Read on.
After the game of discus.
After the what?
After the game of discus.
See, because this is unlawful for all people to be in their track and field. It is unlawful for them to be playing basketball, football, track and field. This is for his entertainment. It started with the Greek customs. Read.
Called them forth, not setting by the honors of their fathers.
Not what?
Not setting by the honors of their fathers.
See, they're not setting by the honors of their fathers. Our peoples continue to play the game. I tell y'all all the time, it's a spiritual thing. I'm giving you the information. If you don't take heed, that's on you personally. Read on.
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
They what?
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
They like the glory of the Americans, man. They like the glory of the Olympics. Why you think the Olympics got a different color, little symbol? Oh, that just shows you it's homosexual, man. That's all it is. Read on.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them, for they had them to be their enemies and avengers.
So they are our people's enemies and they are their avengers. You got your superheroes. Why do you think they're gonna give you a Black Panther movie, man, and put it in Africa? And Negroes bid it, man. Y'all been spoon-fed and y'all love it. I seen camps with going out in groups to see this movie when you can see that garbage free on the internet, man. Why pay money to keep this beast, this dragon on your back, man? We have to take the dragon down by being smart. Read on.
Whose custom they followed so earnestly.
They follow the custom. We going to the movies, man. Just take your money out and burn it. Because the garbage will be on TV 6 months later. Just like the holidays. You go in there and the next day, 75% off. That showed you some uneducated peoples in this world. Read on.
And unto whom they desire to be like in all things.
What do our people like to do?
And unto whom they desire to be like in all things.
That's why they put the weave on, the makeup on. I'm going to show y'all where the makeup come from. See, we following an animal, man. See, nobody teaches us nothing, but we'll get the truth in here. Give me that ancient Rome video. All about their sports, man, and war and conquer. This is all about homosexuals, man. The Romans was just like the Greeks. I know it's hard, but it's got to bring it out. This is all they about, man. I'm not holding back no more. Truth got to be told. This is how they get down, man. Bestiality. That's what their Colosseum is about.
Many would be surprised to learn that homosexuality isn't some new concept of this century and was actually encouraged by some old societies. The Romans were known for being incredibly skilled warriors who were feared all throughout Europe and beyond.
See all them statues in Rome, man.
Stand in their way while
that's
spreading
the
their
Pope.
culture and lifestyle.
Flaming. He created them things on the map.
Of the Middle East. What many people don't know is homosexuality was very prevalent in the Roman society.
See,
Roman men were allowed to engage in such acts and not be judged.
It's still going on here today.
In the act. To be passive during this act was seen as a sickness, but it was viewed
all they
for a
do
man to be the dominant one. As such,
is shoot it out there and see how the public respond to it.
Oddly enough, in the Roman military, they were required to withhold from sexual acts.
See, that's a lie.
Many instances were written down of Roman officers having male prostitutes, but also leaving descriptions of Roman soldiers raping other male enemies.
Subject turned serious and actual sex.
The Spartans, 300. This was a group of gay men. They never tell y'all the truth, man.
Sicilian name.
Listen at this devil.
Singer of songs. For whom did you practice this wondrous talent?
For the children of my master, whom I also taught the classics.
Classics indeed. What position have we, I wonder, for a boy of such varied gifts?
Hear that?
You shall be my body servant.
That's his lover.
All of you come with me.
The first time you see
These
him,
are deleted scenes out of that movie.
Lineup when he says, "I want it for my body servant." That's the only indication. Body servant. What does that mean? He says body servant. The next thing you know, they were in a tub and I'm washing them.
In here with it.
You see this, man? A lot of these things
It's
are
so
deleted
sad
out your
between
movies.
us. And then finally he says to me, "Antoninus, do you like snails?" I said, "Yeah, well, I do." "What about oysters?" I said, "Well, I don't think so."
Do you consider the eating of oysters to be moral and the eating of snails to be immoral?
No, master.
And somebody who got their neck broke about been in that tub.
It is all a matter of taste.
Yes, master.
And taste is not the same as appetite.
These are your Romans. These are your Americans today, man.
Is it?
Oh, you can see even in that long shot, I'm kind of getting an idea what he's trying to say to me. I said, "Yes, master."
Public pornography. If
Same
you think
thing
top
here,
shelf
man.
rat mags and
It's just
saucy
hidden
billboards are
in
rude,
Disney's
just be thankful we're not
cartoons.
living in Roman times.
This
Step
is
out of a time machine in, say, 50 BC, and you'd find yourself
hidden in
completely
science,
surrounded by
what you see
penises.
every day.
Literally every available surface in the Roman Empire was imprinted with pictures of penises. Don't believe me? There is a Roman coin featuring some sodomy and a statue that used to be displayed in the open of the god Pan having sex with a goat. Pederasty. When talking about an ancient culture, it's very important to remember their standards are always going to
They even
vary
left the
wildly
paintings
from
on
ours.
their pottery.
So when I say the Romans practiced pederasty, bear in mind
That's
that was totally
homosexuality.
acceptable back then. It's only when you look back on it
Sodomy.
from our own cultural standpoint that it all seems a little, well, ooh. See, in Rome there wasn't exactly an age of consent. If you were to engage in a homosexual relationship with a free-born male, you had to wait until they were at least 12. But as far as slaves were concerned, anything went.
So they
And
did
it
anything to
usually
us.
did. Aside from the War and Cup, we have the writings of Juvenal and Quintilian, both casually informing us that schoolmasters liked to groom young boys, the emperors. No article on Rome would be complete without mentioning its crazy rulers. Almost every single emperor to rule Rome was categorically insane, to the point that it often seems like they're trying to outdo each other in the lunatic state.
Same way here in
Nero,
Babylon,
for
America,
example,
man.
had his favorite boy castrated.
The Emperor Nero accidentally killed his wife Poppaea Sabina, allegedly kicking her during an argument. Two historians, Suetonius and Dio Cassius, state that in an attempt to escape from his deep depression, Nero had a freeman named Sporus nearby at all times, due to his perceived resemblance to Poppaea. This comfort turned sinister, however, when Nero had Sporus castrated in order to marry him. Sporus was made to dress as a woman, was referred to as Sabina, and acted as the empress more so than Nero's new
Transformers,
official
really.
wife, Statulia Messalina.
Transformers. Think that television cartoon is about, man.
The senator converted the palace into a brothel.
That wouldn't expect
His
deep. More than meets the
sisters,
eye.
while they
Transformers,
gathered
more
us,
than meets
spent
the
more time
eye.
cruising roads
Y'all not
with
getting it, is
districts
you?
dressed in drag.
Charioteers were the sports superstars.
See,
Everyone had their
The
favorite
same
teams
sports
and would
we
pack
have here
stadiums
today.
such as the Circus Maximus in Rome to maximum capacity.
listen.
150,000 spectators would cheer on the red, green, blue and white teams.
Whites and
The most
Redskins, the
famous of the
Dallas
charioteers
Cowboys, the
was
Seattle
probably Gaius
Seahawks.
Apuleius Diocles. We know so much about Diocles in part because of a monument erected in 146 AD by fans and colleagues when he retired.
See, this is what's going on in Rome, like what's going on in Tel Aviv, man. These Transformers, man. See, Rome? You think the Pope ain't there? He probably dressed up too. This was just in 2017. See, it's where you get your puffed up mans at. They be all in shape. They know y'all sisters love to holler over. I don't know what he doing. This is what's going on, man. This is their agenda they're pushing to the world. This is how they get down, man. This is what this is all about. So let's go to this next video. Let me show you something here. See, a lot of y'all don't know that this is in your sports. Y'all think that's a woman, huh? That look like a woman? That look like a woman? Y'all been had the wool pull over your eyes. Sheep and wolf clothing. That look like a woman? Even though it got tits. I'm just being truthful, man. You're gonna find all your sports are about transformers. You can tell that's a man. A lot of these videos they'll take down on YouTube, they don't want this information out. That look like a woman? Like a whoop girl about. Hard time, dude. Do that look like a woman? Y'all don't understand what's going on, man. There's a lot of more I could bring out. Do that look like a woman? That's all we need on that garbage, man. Let's go to Genesis 19:5. Let's see where it all started from, man. Let's see where the so-called white man, what custom, because he don't have any customs. He don't have no four-way, no byway. He steal everything from everybody else. Why you think they'd be digging everywhere? They always finding something, ain't it? They found the oldest skull in Africa and told us that that was the oldest human being, like we eat it up. Read out.
The book of Genesis, chapter 19 and verse 5. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night?
See, these men in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah seen somebody come from out of town, really come, they don't know where they come from, but these was two angels. They seen them going into Lot's house. Read on.
Bring them out unto us.
They said, this is how this place is going to get, man. They said, bring them out unto us. Read.
That we may know them.
When you talking about knowing somebody, that's talking about having sex with them. This is how it's going to be here soon, man. That's why the Most High put the spirit on to bring y'all this truth. Because some of y'all ain't going to take it until you see your sons twitching. Or see them in there playing with makeup. Read on.
And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him.
Lot going out there to try to check these men, man. This homosexual spirit is going to get rougher and tougher around here than y'all can imagine. Because I was in Walmart the other day and I seen a transformer. I'm like, whoa, now I can see. And it looked at me and it knew I knew. See, when you don't know, you thinking, hey, that transformer knew I was, even though I was like, damn, man. Read on.
And said, I pray you, brother, do not so wicked.
Don't be wicked, man. He was trying to tell these people, don't be wicked. Because this is the time when Hamite was ruling. Read.
Behold now, I have two daughters which have not known man.
They haven't had sex. Read.
Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes.
Read on.
Only unto these men do nothing.
Read.
For therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, stand back.
They like, nah, we don't want them women. It's what your children's are going to be, man. A lot of this is not being reported. Your news station, there's a lot of transformers on there too. This is all reality television, and you're being programmed every day. Y'all better wake up. They will not teach you. You know how many little children, well, look, think about all the stuff that went on in Atlanta with the Atlanta killing of those children. These transformers are doing this daily. They are enticing your children to leave home with those phones and those devices that y'all put in their hands and not monitor. Y'all putting death in their hands every day. Watching them with their video game. Why you think their video games are about sex, violence, and killing? Read.
And they said again, this one fellow came into sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will he deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door.
You hear this, man? That's why I tell y'all, start getting your house in order. Because these things are starting to happen. They're giving you false flags on television to keep you away from the real news. That's all that Donald Trump garbage with the Russian. Them all Edomites, they all the same people. They doing all wicked together. It's reality TV. It's to keep you brainwashed. It's what their schools with. That's why you send your children to these brainwashing schools. And parents don't teach their children nothing. They send them there and don't talk to them and tell them the truth. Read on.
But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them.
See, these angels put forth their hands and brought Lot back in the house, man. Read.
And shut to the door.
And they shut the door.
And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door.
You hear this, that homosexual lust, man? These predators are out today, man. They out here looking for your children. Why you see so many children get snatched up, man? What do you think the Pizzagate was about? A lot of y'all didn't even hear nothing. Y'all don't even know nothing about that. That's your congressman, man. They down with the get down too. Most of your silly city politicians are the same people. You can't get into Hollywood unless you getting down.
That's right.
See, it's a system set up on the LGBT, homosexualities, and transformers. Hard for our people to believe. Give me letter, read that letter right quick.
Sodom and Gomorrah. The kingdoms of Sodom and Gomorrah were aligned with the cities of Admah, Zeboim, and Bela.
These are 5 cities God destroyed. Read on.
These 5 cities, also known as the cities of the plain, were situated on the Jordan River plain in the southern region of the land of Canaan. The plain, which corresponds to the area just north of the modern-day Dead Sea, was compared to the Garden of Eden as being well-watered and green, suitable for grazing livestock. Sodomy was an offense against nature.
What is it?
An offense against nature.
See, it's an offense against nature, man. Read on.
Frequently connected with the idolatrous practices, was located in in plain south of the Dead Sea, now covered with water.
Read on.
Gomorrah, located in the plain south of the Dead Sea, now covered with water. Sodom and Gomorrah have been synonymous with impedient sin.
See, America, read.
And their fall with a proverbial manifestation of divine retribution.
It's going to happen here.
Sodomy, which is used in sodomy laws to describe sexual crimes against nature.
Read on.
Namely, anal or...
Hold up. Anal. See, some people say, that's my wife. That's against nature. Because some defile comes out of there. Read the next one.
Or oral sex.
Why you think people's mouth be all sewed up? That's against God. I ain't never seen 2 birds getting down like that, or 2 monkeys, 2 zebras, 1 zebra eating another zebra out. So y'all don't know these things. So if you're practicing it, you need to stop. How you think a man have a venereal disease? You gonna stick your mouth right on it. Or a woman got something down there. Read on.
Particularly homosexual or bestiality.
Or bestiality. Go back. Genesis 19:24.
The book of Genesis, chapter 19, verse 24. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodomites. Gomorrah, rebellious peoples. That's what Gomorrah means, rebellious peoples. Read.
Brimstone.
What?
Brimstone.
Read on.
And fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities.
Those 5 cities, read.
And all the plain. And all the inhabitants of the city.
The peoples and the animals, read on.
And that which grew upon the ground.
Anything that grew up on the ground, the trees, the grass, read.
But his wife looked back.
What the sisters like to do?
But his wife looked back.
Because she had homosexual friends back there. Hey, I want to see what's going on. She wanted to look back to what she used to do in the world. This is giving you an analogy. Our peoples need to stop looking back and look forward, man. You can't move forward to the kingdom if you're still trying to hold on to something. Focus. Read.
From behind him.
Read.
And she became a pillar of salt.
She was put to death, man. Read on.
And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace.
This is how America's gonna be destroyed with nuclear fire, man. These transformers and these wicked, these LGBT sisters and stuff, they having a fun right now, but it's a price to pay at the toll. Read.
And it came to pass when God destroyed the cities of the plain that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt.
See, he overthrew those cities, like he gonna do here in Babylon. Deuteronomy 29 and 23. Let's see if Moses didn't warn the people.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 23. And that the whole land thereof is brimstone and salt and burning, that is not sown, nor beareth, nor any grass groweth therein, like the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and Admah and Zeboim, which the Lord overthrew in his anger.
In his what?
In his anger.
Read on.
And in his wrath.
Most High hate that thing, man. So, your sisters and brothers in here, that effeminate spirit or that lustful spirit, Most High hate that thing, man. It's time to check your spirit. I'm trying to help you out today. Some of y'all be looking at them women's on TV. Let me ask you, brothers over here. Let me ask you, Mattathias, who was your favorite female singer?
Favorite female singer?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Well,
you got that many?
No, I mean I did was fond of Leah till back boom. That's what I'm saying.
Let's
Until
go.
boom. Yeah.
Solomon, who was your favorite singer? Yeah. Boaz.
Tony Braxton.
Oh! Y'all love him deep, don't you? That's Mordecai. Deuteronomy 23 and 1, man. I'm gonna show y'all this today. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, is verse 1. He that is wounded in the stone.
Hey, you know what that's talking about. You know, women, they love to go there when they're trying to fight a man.
Or hath his private member cut off.
Hold up. And you're going into the Transformers. Read on.
Shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
They're not going to make it into the kingdom, man. Give me the next video. Give me that next video. This is secure right here. Look at the Transformers, man. See, y'all been loving, see, y'all never stop it. That's a woman. That's a man. See, these are the people. See, look here. That's a man. And it's finna show you. See, look at the bottom. Miss Israel. See, Miss Trainee Pageant. See, that's your Wonder Woman right there. Amen. You see, that's what you make up for. You make up for transgenders. These videos, they take it down on YouTube. It's killing them now, man. Look at that tall man. I meditated on this for a while, man. I've been watching it. I'm like, man, this is high level wickedness on our children. Look at Satan right beside Superman. Watch this now. You see that little hump in the pants? See, that's not even necessary, man. What about the children's watching it, man? Look at this, man. Here go another man. Look at this, man. Y'all can't tell because y'all too busy watching the dance move. All of them are transgenders, man. I'm bringing it out today, man. It's time. I know y'all don't like to listen. Swear to y'all, it's a man. See, some of y'all was induced when you. Now the thighs probably was in love. These Transformers are having all kind of surgery. Now look at this. That's where, look. See, this is where they're getting all this stuff from, man. Look at here. So y'all wouldn't look at her if he looked like he looked like that. Look. Turn that television off, man. That ain't nothing but secure, man. See what I'm saying? See, white. That's the seduce you, brothers. Gotcha. Bam. Go another homo right there. White clip. That's how they get down, man. They know these drags, these Transformers, man. And they push this on our people, man. Check it out, another one. That's the Israelite there. Yeah, Israel twinkle toe. What do you think? Who's teaching them how to dance like this, man? Look at it. You got fringes on everything. Yeah. Who you think are teaching them their dance moves? They have skills, man. See, look. Some of y'all love that lady, man, that man. Scary. Buy the CD and everything, man. Nothing but transgenders, man. They're pushing their agenda, man. This is how you control the masses with your mind. Look at this other man here, man. See, you can't tell until you slow the video down. See, you can't tell when it's motion. That's how they get you. Transformers. And it's all sexuality to bring your children, and y'all let y'all children sit up here and watch. Do that look like a woman? Look like Cousin Is. And most of the men, they're gay. Look at them. See, Holly Weird is putting it on y'all, and y'all don't even know it. Look at these guys, man. A lot of y'all don't want to see this part to me, but that's what they watching with the woman with the makeup on. See, you have to slow it down, man. And a lot of them, look at this woman here. I used to call him Ellen. I'm like, dang, they look alike, but Ellen is a man. This is how they push this agenda on our people. Because he looked too effeminate. Well, they have our people, man. Look at the tits going on the outside. I'm saying that surgery. But a lot of them are taking those pills, man. Watch this boy. This is, you think that's a woman, didn't you? A lot of y'all thought that was a woman. Be like, oh man. Bam. There go that same girl. You see this, man? Here we go. One of the high-level transformers, man. Some of you women's gonna cry tonight. This is how they get you, man. Where we at? Yeah, stop it right there, dear. 740? 740, man. I'm gonna give you more on this transformer. Look at that big jawline, man. See, look, y'all. That's it on there, man. That's it on there. Give me Leviticus 18:22. It's more, man. I'm just fulfilling the spirit now, showing y'all through the scriptures that y'all been hoodwinked here, man. Y'all gonna quit loving this place. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination.
That's why they don't want this out. You know, I seen them do this in a movie. It's an abomination, man. This is written in a manly form. This is talking about two women. Read on.
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion.
What is America?
Confusion.
That's what it is, man. Read on.
Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you.
See, these other nations, it's just not happening here in America. This is also happening in Japan. This is happening in China. This is happening in Vietnamese. This is happening in Russia and all Great Britain. Your so-called queen is a man. This is how they get down, man. This is how this nation gets down. I seen a video, I ain't got the video. I know I showed my wife, where a young boy was climbing out the palace naked. He was climbing through a window. All you gotta do is go to YouTube and type it in. He was climbing out the building naked. He had tied him some sheets together. The tourists were sitting there videotaping it. This is how these devils get down, man. That's why the Pope always hugging and kissing on your child. I would crack his neck. Leviticus 20 and 13. See, we're going by what the Bible says. See, he's against all this. That's why some of y'all gonna have a secure nightmare tonight, boy. Then you hear Mordecai speak. Read up.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman. Both of them have committed an abomination.
See, Esau know these things, man. Why you think this nation is against the Most High? Who you think Satan is? Just a nation of people, man. Read on.
They shall surely be put to death.
See, they're gonna be put to death, man. I seen a homosexual out there last week. I don't know what he was talking about, but I told him he got the lake of fire waiting on him. Read on.
Their blood shall be upon them.
See, their blood is upon them, man. Leviticus 19:28. Let me show you something else they do.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the day.
See, they teach us that too, don't they? Why you think you got your Dennis Rodmans and all your rappers and stuff? That's all they do. They teach us everything against the power. Once you know the truth and you repent, and you go get another tattoo, personally go read Hebrews 10 and 26. Read on.
Nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
Read.
Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore.
Hold on, what?
To cause her to be a whore.
What putting on them little skimpy shorts?
To cause her to be a whore.
What's having all kind of men's around her?
To cause her to be a whore.
Well, she see what you do, she gonna do the same thing. You have to rear children upright. Read on.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
See, America has fallen to whoredom. Read.
And the land become full of wickedness.
Of what?
Wickedness.
This is what this place is predicated on. Deuteronomy 23:17. They thinking they can get a pass because all the churches teach against this. You can go into your church as a homosexual. They're gonna dunk you on the water. You come back up, still a homosexual. You saved. That's what they think. Boy.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So when the women are running around here with women, or running around here with different men, you're not gonna make it. Most High don't want that kind of spirit in the kingdom. Read.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Because Dwayne Wade is laying with a sodomite. No, a lot of y'all love Gabrielle Union. Ooh, boy. See some faces. Ooh, Gabrielle, he's so pretty. Y'all don't understand, do you, man? This ain't no game. It's just a game being played on you. Played on you every day, all day. Where we at?
Verse 18.
Read on.
Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog.
You shouldn't be dealing with prostitutes, man. The Bible got everything covered. Read on.
Into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow.
Any plans. Read on.
For even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
This is what they don't want us to hear, man. Deuteronomy 22:5. We're going to cover this one today because we understand these was garments. But I'm going to show you that the men's were pants. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. A woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
See, when it comes down to the women's garments and the men's garments, you shouldn't have a man or a woman in the same color garment as the men. That's why you see on the Passover there be two different colors. See, you have to go to the scriptures to understand this. A woman should have on what that man got on. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
You shouldn't see Israelites out there with pink garments on. See, it was certain colors that the women would wear when we was in Israel, and certain colors that the men wore. Read on.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
See, when you read that scripture and you telling that sister, come out those pants, give me Exodus 28 and 41. See, let me show you out the Bible. When you telling her to come out those pants, let's see when the breeches was made. That's what they call breeches. They ain't called white, the so-called white man called pants. The confused. Oh, these women's pants. Oh, okay. See how they get burned off you. Read up.
The book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 41. And thou shalt put them upon Aaron, thy brother, and his sons with him, and shalt anoint them, and consecrate them, and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest's office.
Read on.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
See, those are pants. Read.
To cover their nakedness from the loins even unto the thigh, they shall reach.
They shall reach. The problem is, Esau tell you these women pants. Women buy that stuff. These women pants, ain't it? I can wear them because they women's. Who's teaching you this? Give me that next video, man. Get back into these transformers. They're going to show you how they do it right in your face, man. Look.
Good evening, godless sodomites.
We're here to talk about the end of the world.
And anybody who believes that I am man,
you are a man,
is an idiot.
She's a man.
See, they let you know.
Sweetheart, one day you should settle down.
Cheryl is a man.
Rich man. I said, Mom, I am a rich man.
You heard this?
You pricked my finger.
You're such a woman.
You were the woman.
No, I'm the man.
See?
I'm a tranny. I'm a man.
See that I was seeing out back there letting you know it's a
I
con.
always feel silly. I guess men do going, as they say, in drag, but the history of theater shows that years ago in the Elizabethan times, I guess, all of the women's roles were played by men. Who put on women's clothes. So
And it looked great on you. You look great in red.
They let you know, man.
The last of the great Hollywood goddesses.
Yeah, boy, I know some back in the day, Grandma used to love her.
No. I don't find myself even the littlest bit sexy.
Really?
But I can pretend.
We're here to honor achievement in that category.
By giving you a golden idol to worship. Kneel before your God, Babylon!
I propose that we end the world, but on our terms. An orchestrated apocalypse. One that will cleanse the earth of its population but leave its infrastructure and resources intact. It's been done once before with great success. And when it's over, we will emerge onto a cleansed earth, one that we can then reboot.
Esau telling you what he gonna do, and some of y'all still don't believe it.
The means of our salvation are already at hand. I give to you a T-virus.
Emma Watson, Beauty and the Beast! The first acting award in history.
Oh,
It doesn't
man.
separate nominees based on their sex.
Can y'all
Says
tell
something
them?
about how we,
A man.
about how
That's
we
what Beauty and the Beast is all about.
human experience. This is very meaningful to me.
Total outrage after a Survivor contestant outs a rival as transgender. He's now apologizing for his inexcusable mistake.
Yeah, he's even calling it assault. But is the show to
Somebody
blame
should
too?
out
We're
him
going
sitting
straight to the
beside him and her sitting on that side.
You have
This
so
is
much
how Esau
faith
play,
here
y'all, man. Listen.
that if you commit a crime, the CSI lab would probably convict some Ukrainian girl.
I think that, there's no sense in coming to play Survivor quietly.
There is deception going on right here.
And she was like,
Hey, man.
I look like a boy with long hair. And I made a PowerPoint presentation for her. And in that presentation were androgynous rock stars.
With his vision and
There's
God-given
no Prince
talent,
there.
he is still
He's a woman.
one of the world's most respected and loved artists.
What?
Is it here? Oh, a very good double. Well, that was the idea. That was the other part of it, that there was a guy who looked like you taking your place. Yeah, well, this is him.
So do you and Kanye fart in front of each other, or do you talk about farts?
That's what they
Like, do
mean.
you fart in front of him? I don't fart. What are you talking about?
She's a man. He's a man.
Surgery can be done over the weekend.
Good evening. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association has an anal tradition.
Amen.
They have an anus tradition.
Sofia Vergara has a man jaw. Sofia Vergara. Has anyone checked for a penis?
They let you know, man.
These are from the internet.
Well, sure to be better than yours.
People are kind of obsessed with you and your lovely wife, Olivia Wilde. But she's a different species.
Oh, it's a different thing. Bone structure,
Yeah,
skin.
totally. I'm surprised you can like breed.
Eyes color, like literally just about everything. I think I would say my penis is better. I'll go on record saying I have a better penis than her.
I bet you $5.
You know what? You're probably right.
I got $5. You're wrong.
We're probably tied at best. At best.
They know it and they play it right in your face.
They like their whole like idea was like we want real people. So they, you know, they like got, I don't know. We were like on a beach and then they threw us a football and they're like play football, and all the other models were like playing football like in a pretty way, you know, like, and not me. I was, all of the photos have got a red face, covered in sweat, my nostrils are flared. I'm like, no!
With Jessica Simpson, if you had played a game of touch football with her Saturday night and you were going to play another game with her after the game on Sunday, would Esther Owens have said have distracted you so much that your performance on the field might have been bad? Would that really have distracted you? No, absolutely not. Besides, she's got man face. She's got what? She's got a man face. George looks like a truck driver. Give her a flat tire, a mustache, a pair of engineer boots, and a black leather jacket. You'd be scared of her. The eggnog cookie.
They laughing. There go a man and a woman. That's a big man there, boy.
No, Michelle is a trans.
That's a training too.
She's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay.
I puked yesterday. I'm a puker. Really? Yeah, I'm a big time puker. I think I have like nerve. I think that I don't stop working. I'm just like, because I'm a show pony. I don't have a choice.
Unlike
Yeah,
Beyonce, who is
she a show
definitely
pony.
pregnant. No questions
Look at her stomach fold.
Oh, until now.
There are actually a lot of people that
Amen.
and it's crazy. I guess there are some crazy celebrities in the world, so we get a bad rep. But to think that I would be that vain, there's certain things that you just shouldn't play around with. And a child, you don't play around with that.
We take the unfertilized egg of an ovulating female and destroy all of its genes and chromosomes. We then implant the nucleus of the donor cell. That cell, with its genetic material intact, eventually becomes
I'll let you know
and
what
is
you're
born
doing. He don't
as
care.
a living creature. It's our parents. Well, it has no father because the egg was never fertilized, no mother because its genetic code comes from another being. This can be done with humans if the surgical technique were precise enough. It's monstrous, Doctor. Why? Wouldn't you want to live in a world full of Mozarts and Picassos?
Look at that man carrying that child. America buys into it, man.
I feel that royal duty in a way is like, you know,
Don't that look like a woman?
I mean, it has to be trained in a way.
This image is quite disturbing. What does it represent?
The underworld, hell, where the unrepentant are sent upon their death. Satan, a fallen angel, is surrounded by the souls of the damned.
I find it curious that you believe the souls
See that apples on that thing, man?
It is the cornerstone of our faith, that the soul is immortal, meant for everlasting life. The human soul interests you.
Yes, indeed, very much. For example, do you believe the body can exist without the soul?
These devils, man.
It is the soul that makes us human. Without it, we would be nothing more than animals.
Well, you actually seem like a human being.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks.
Do you enjoy being a human being? Because human beings have a lot of frailty.
I do. Yeah.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human still.
They prance these
but I was just
people
referring
around
to
us,
myself in
man.
the past.
Because they got money.
Not that I was not human.
You do have a face that is not typically American. It could be Swedish, yeah.
Could be.
Yeah,
It could be almost
Scandinavian,
anything.
yeah.
You can pinch me. I'm real. See that? Oh, yes.
Strangely hairless body you have.
They know they mean.
Oh, you're quite the dolphin, aren't you?
It's not easy being a
Yeah, I
lady.
tell you, you're absolutely hair-free.
Well,
Are you a competitive swimmer?
You sound like you're from District 12.
What's that?
You're playing a guy.
You hear what he said?
A guy. You've got that range. Let
I'm
me
so
just say
flattered.
that. You've got that range. That's a trick. That's an
Look at that throat, man.
trick.
My breeding plans are reaching fruition. Lisa is fertile. Tonight, she and Tyler will mate.
We have still not learned how to extract the human soul. When Lisa's children are born, how will you control them?
Amy. She will provide the secret to bliss in humans.
For every living thing in the universe, separation ceases, and we all become one being singing one song.
Track their health data and share their genomes.
History has certainly shown that even the most intuitive criminal investigator can be wrong from time to time. But if I am mistaken, if the lieutenant is indeed a woman, as she claims to be, then my friend, she is suffering from the worst case of hemorrhoids I have ever seen! That's why Roger Connector is dead! He found Captain Winky!
I felt your dick rubbing.
You hear this, man?
And that is Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. Playground insults. That was the darkest one yet.
They laughing at y'all, man. You see them throw up to the side?
Oh.
That's it, man. Y'all think it's a game, though. Some of y'all, I know, it's hard to believe when you slow it down. See, when you watching it just like for entertainment, you've been watching it for entertainment all your life. You haven't slowed yourself down, your mind down to catch up with what the tricks that they plan on you. They plan them right in front of you. Give me 1 Corinthians 7:2. I know it's hard for our people, man. Oh! Read.
In chapter 7 and verse 2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication.
Sexual sins, man. Somebody loved that fornication. A devil at this, man. Animals, children's. Read on.
Let every man have his own wife.
No, men and men.
Let every man have his own wife.
Women and women.
Let every man have his own wife.
Read on.
And let every woman have her own husband.
See, it's straight. If we're in the New Testament, how is Esau pulling the wolves over our people? I seen a pastor yesterday. I got some chairs y'all sitting in. Some of them kind of big and comfortable today. I still get a man's the penitentiary chair, but you know they good. You know, I make sure your sister's taken care of. But I seen this preacher yesterday, and I tried to conversate with him about the truth. Before he left, he told me he's a Gentile. He's a dead man walking, basically. These pastors are the ones helping push this agenda, man. These pastors are wicked as hell out here, and they want to pass. They're going to be the first one to get their neck cracked.
That's right.
Hebrews 12:16. They're the ones pushing this agenda on our people, that 2 men can be married. Read up.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicators.
See, that's Esau, man. That's idolatry, witchcraft. Fornicator, man. He's a sexual demon. Read.
Or profane person.
Also call him profane, wicked, man. Read.
As Esau.
Read on.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
He did what?
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Read on.
For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Read.
For he found no place of repentance.
So y'all got to understand, why is he pushing this on y'all children, on you? A lot of y'all used to probably have Beyonce post up in your house. Some of you men, you know, y'all younger. Patti LaBelle. Ooh, not Patti LaBelle. I'm gonna show you that's a thing too, man. This is a high level wickedness that's been played on us. Some of y'all used to love them. Some of y'all still listening to that R&B garbage. It's sexual music to fulfill the lust. Turn out the lights. Light a candle. You better keep them lights on and see what you're dealing with. Listening to that witchcraft, man. Read on.
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
Because he's going to sort it carefully with tears when we put that bull whip on his back.
That's right.
Give me Hebrews 13:4 while we there.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
See, marriage is honorable in all. It ain't say nothing about two men or two women. Marriage is pure, honorable. This is what the Most High want us to do. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
So if you got two men in there and two women in there, you're in a defiled bed. Read on.
But
whoremongers, them ones that's married, and the women that's married, read.
And
adulterers, read.
God will judge.
He will what?
God will judge.
He'll give AIDS.
God will judge.
Give them syphilis.
God will judge.
Gonorrhea.
God will judge.
He's going to judge them and death after. See, all we doing is showing our people Mark 10:6. Matter of fact, 1 Timothy 1:10. 1 Timothy 1:10.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 10. For whoremongers.
Hold up, what?
For whoremongers.
What America teaches you to do?
For whoremongers.
That ain't big enough for me.
For whoremongers.
Her stuff wasn't sweet.
For whoremongers.
I just don't like the way she looked after I woke up after that drunk that night.
For whoremongers.
Oh man, I thought he had money.
For whoremongers.
Read on.
For them that defile themselves with mankind.
Homosexuality. Read.
For men stealers.
Men stealers. Read.
For liars.
For what?
For liars.
Read on.
For perjured persons.
For guilty peoples. Read on.
And if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine.
Everything about this society is contrary to sound doctrines, man. You're seeing how they're using witchcraft with their television, with their entertainers. That's what your music is all about. They're not singing to the Lord, they're singing to Satan, the so-called white man. He's controlling everything in the industry. It's guys that's in the Israelite movement that can rap better than a lot of these weak. You hear them never rapping. Matter of fact, I turned it on the radio the other day, sound like the same song, but just the same beat with the same lyrics. You don't know what these people's talking about. You got Carla B out here ruling our peoples. Carla B is a man. A transformer. Our people can't. Oh no, man. I know Carla B. I listen to her music, man, and all she talking about is garbage. Why you think they push these peoples, man? Let's go to Mark 10:6. Why you think their music is being pushed 24/7 a day? All you hearing is the same song every hour. They pre-programming your mind to where you walking, you singing the song in your mind subliminally. Read up.
The book of St. Mark, chapter 10 and verse 6. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female.
He made them what?
Male and female.
Give me another Transformer video, man. I'm gonna transform y'all mind to the righteous way, man. Let's go some more Transformers. Turn it up, huh? So y'all been thinking these people are just so... See? And these actors know it, man. How you gonna trust them? Just a man. Y'all be love sitting at the house watching these. Oh, she trying her best. You notice none of these actors never really ever have children. I don't know where they be getting them children from. A lot of y'all that donated some sperm, man. So they parade them around y'all. They give them Walk of Fame stars. They put them on your television show and your movies, man. They give them security and want you to be just like them. You can tell, man. You see, you have to pause the picture. See, when you just watching them, see, you don't get it until you stop and slow the picture down, man. Just two mans right there. They've been pushing this stuff on us since Pam Grier. Another monster, another transformer. A lot of people gonna be, hey, you can continue to bleed this stuff and be deceived, because this is what they want you to do. Women do not have to wear makeup. There go another man. You wonder where these people come from. Nobody know who they are as a child. You never hear nobody saying, I used to know this person. This is everything against the Most High. No, it ain't no such thing as no horse with a unicorn. Talking about the rhino. Look at that extension. She can dunk a basketball with that reach. That's why they use makeup, man. Makeup was used for transgenders. Why you think the Egyptians used that makeup, man? Why you think they painted their face? See, look at her. She letting you know she a man. Look like a little boy now. This is how they get you, man. Got them air balloons in her tits. Cause them are not real titties. And you hear about all these rich men dealing with them. They give them to you in the magazines. You got Janet Man Jackson, and they tell you, and they go, that's, and you know that's man. See, that thing no supposed to had all his tits cut off. And why you think they be having all them adopted children, man? They turn those children out. They dress them, and I know some of them, they dress the little black boys as little girls. And the magazines are taking pictures of these things, man. And all these actors, they know what these are. They look like a woman anywhere. Just a transformer that's taking pills, man. It's sad that our people, they get caught up in it, man. All your beauty contestants, your Miss Americas are all transformers. All your top models are all transformers. See, this is who they worship, man. They let you know. And a lot of y'all was in love with this transformer here. She ain't had no child, man. And when I remember she spoke against the award show, she was told by her handlers to do that, man. To incite y'all. You can't believe none of these peoples like this, man. The Most High is raising up the prophets, man. He's not raising up these people to lead us nowhere, man. Y'all notice how the eyebrows are always arched up high. It's a trademark by them. And you notice Tupac was dealing with her. He was supposed to be a tough thug, wasn't he? Another homosexual, man. Will, he's a flaming, man. Y'all ever seen that first movie he did? He got down, didn't he? See, he showed. Now, Will and Jaden, they might be boy and girl the opposite way, man. That's how they raise their children in Hollywood, man. They know these things. But see, y'all look at them, want to go buy that weave, and look, y'all want to look just like the man. There go another one right there, man. Look at that jaw, man. See, they transform your mind into believing that this is some kind of, and he speak, and the whole world listen. See, when they slow the picture down, you can see. As long as you're looking at that video and get caught up in it, can't dance either. It's all smoke and mirrors. You can see that thing, man. Now wait till this slow you down. They all let them know. Look, watch this. See, it's all a game, man. So you want to sing that if you're watching the video. Just a big old man. Look at that Adam apple. They make you love these animals, and when you're looking at each other, make you hate because you want to be like a man. We the best dancer on the block. Where we at in the video? They got a little chubby dude in there. You can't believe nothing that Hollywood is telling y'all, man. Quit looking for LeBron James to step up, man. Y'all got to cut that madness out. Mark 10:7. We have to quit looking for these peoples, man. Read that right quick.
St. Mark, chapter 10 and verse 7. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife.
We're in the New Testament, man. Why Pastor Porkchop ain't teaching this, man? Why your preachers ain't pushing these scriptures in their churches? And they too busy trying to tell you to tithe 10% of your income. Like there's a scripture that matches that. Read on.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
And then twain is talking about two. It should become, when you with a woman, y'all should be one flesh. If you're not, then that's not a relationship through the Most High. Read on.
So then they are no more twain, but one flesh.
One flesh. Read on.
What therefore God hath joined together,
read on.
Let no man put asunder.
Let no man put asunder, man. If it's by order only. It can't be by the way that we came out this world. We have to change. Galatians 5:19. We have to be a nation of priests and run it look like it our forefathers did. Read up.
The book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
Sin. Read on.
Which are these?
Adultery, man. Read.
Fornication.
Read on.
Uncleanness.
Read on.
Lasciviousness.
All these are sexual things that's going on here in Babylon, man. This is what we've been taught. We've been taught to be like this through their radios. They radio stations that they pushing that R&B rap stuff is all this kind of doctrine against God. Their television is their magazines, their concerts. Everything you see, this is against the Most High. Read on.
Idolatry.
Idolatry. Read.
Witchcraft.
See, that's what it is. All witchcraft, man. Read.
Hatred.
Hatred. Read.
Variance.
Variance means conflicting. Read.
Emulation.
Emulation.
Wrath.
Wrath. Anger. Read.
Strife.
Read on.
Sedition.
Rebel. Read on.
Heresy.
See, all this is against God, man. This is what Esau teaches us to be. You go see a Dr. Phil, he gonna tell you what the white man programmed him to tell you. You go see you can't even go see TD Snakes. These pastors are not gonna tell you, hey, matter of fact, TD Snakes got a son that's a homosexual. Most of these R&B singers got children that are transformers. Look at Magic Johnson with his daughter want to be a man. Y'all got to look deep into this stuff, man. Quit taking this as a game. Read.
Envying.
Envying. Because that's what happens. Y'all envying want to look like a man. Our brothers want to be like a woman. Read on.
Murder.
Read on.
Drunkenness.
What?
Drunkenness.
Read on.
Rebelling.
Clubbing, man. Love to go to them strip clubs, man. A lot of transformers in them strip clubs. I don't know, in there and toss it up. Some might pop out. Read on.
And such like.
And such like, read.
Of the which I tell you before,
he told us before, read.
As I have also told you in time past.
Read on.
That they which do such things.
They that could live that lifestyle, the 2/3, read.
Shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
They're not going to inherit the kingdom of God, man. Colossians 5:3-5. This place is total witchcraft. You can get caught up in it. That's how they trap you. You got guys out here, they want to see Beyonce, man. They see her, see him. Disrespect their wife. You got sisters that'll disrespect their husband for a twinkle toed Will Smith. For lust. Read up.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify, therefore, your members which are upon the earth.
See, and mortify means to control. You have to control yourself, man. This is this witchcraft that is being pushed on your children. Why do you think everything is being pushed? Easter is for your children. Halloween is for your children. Christmas is for your children. And that member is talking about your mind. Understand, man. This place is Babylon the Great. Read on.
Fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
Inordinate affection. That's somebody lusting after the male or the female. Read.
Evil concupiscence.
Strong sexual desires, man. A lot of people masturbating, and most of the peoples in your porn are transgenders. They've been running a psych op on our people, man. They know what you love, just like that McDonald's burger, that McKiller burger that you go in there and eat. Them fries that sit in your system for 6 months. Read on.
And covetousness.
Covetousness. Because you see them got it, you want it. Why you think you see the brothers in the hood with the rims with don't stop? Some of them, they keep going. Because they can't afford the rear. Read on.
Which is idolatry.
Which what?
Which is idolatry.
That's all that is, man. Idolatry. Read.
For which things' sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience.
See, for things' sake, the Most High, the wrath cometh on the children that want to continue dealing with that stuff. Some of y'all should be cutting your radio off. We got Hebrew music now. See, some of y'all are watching Love and Hip Hop or Atlanta Housewife when you should be reading your Bible. Getting your house in order. Women's learning how to be women's. Men's learning how to be men. We so caught up into television empire. Nothing but transgenders on there, man. Transformers. We caught up into everything but doing what the will of God. Because I'm going to tell you something. When we get out in that wilderness, there ain't going to be no TVs. We're going to have to work with our hands. So start practicing now. Cleaning up. Getting your house in order. Prepping your food. What you think the 7 is for? 6 days thou shalt work. And on the 7 we rest. We're in preparation. So we should be doing these things throughout our generation. Isaiah 3:8. This ain't I'll do it later. Okay. It ain't gonna get done then. A procrastinator. Somebody like to put things off so someone else can come and have to do it. Read out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined.
See, Jerusalem is ruined.
And Judah is fallen.
Read on.
Because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord.
See, when people are still doing this, man, you're still in the ruins. You're going to get caught up in that lake of fire. It's order. Read.
To provoke the eyes of his glory.
To do what?
To provoke the eyes of his glory.
Read on.
The shoe of their countenance,
their face,
doth witness against them.
Read on.
And they declare their sin as Sodom and they hide it not.
They what?
And they hide it not.
Read on.
Woe unto their soul.
Do what?
Woe unto their soul.
Read on.
For they have reported evil unto themselves.
Let's go to this next video, man. Y'all love Jada, man. Look at that. That's a monster, man. Transformer. See, y'all don't really look at still pictures. They look at Jamie Guy, Jasmine Guy. The heck, what do that look like, man? Look at them eyebrows. See how high they arch? They go over that so you can look like a feminist. Look at that chin, man. Look at that monster, man. These are people we were grown up to love, man. We thinking these are righteous people. They make movies about these things. You can tell now. You're like, man, what that feel like? That's the chief leader right there. Look out. These are just transformers. Right in front of your eyes, man. They hide it not now, man. And I know y'all know that thing. It plays in the movie, The Orange is the New Black. And there go its sister, brother. Look at that thing, man. Y'all be in love, man. Listen to that garbage. Man, she must have get her eyebrows waxed, man. See, so y'all never look at the still picture that they don't want y'all to see. Y'all looking at videos, they motion. There go another demon, man. And you wonder how they be acting in these movies, some of these roles that they have to act in. Just a man with a wig. How you think they get down in Hollywood? Look at this man here, man. Oh, great video, man. It escaped. Is it still on your monitor? Yeah, it's still on. You got to hit that every now and then. There go another monster, man. These are the people that tell you what books to read, what to like. Hit it again, I escape. Just keep swirling your mouse around so it won't, cause Esau might get pissed off now. Yeah, just point at the manly in them. That look like a woman to you. Keep that mouse moving out. Look at that throat, man. Put it on that throat. Does that look like a woman to you, man? They do it right in our face, man. You thought Diana Ross was a woman too, didn't you? They push these transformers on us, man. It's a society. Look at that manly chin, man. That go. Look at this it here, man. This is a real. Some of y'all love Patti LaBelle, didn't you? Patty, give me one of them pies. Our mom's a transformer, man. And they all work together. Yeah, turn some of them ceiling fans on. Look at that transformer now, man. No, not my Patty. Look at this transformer, man. You know, a lot of these basketball, Michael Jordan, a lot of them don't been dealt with that transformer. and let you know they all about the same thing, man. Deceiving the world. Man, once you slow it down, look at here, Pam Grier, Transformer. And you wonder how they be acting in them roles, man, how they play those parts, man. See, that's what the makeup is for, man. It's not for an Israelite woman. It's for them Transformers. So you don't see a blemish in his face, do you? Look at that Adam's apple. Put that on their throat right quick. See, that's why they let you know, Mordecai. All of them is chest implants. Chest implant. All these, man. Why you think they get talk shows and stuff like that? Big man there, man. Should be out on the football field. You know that they love to wear them chokers, man. They trying to hide something from the masses. Look at him. Where did he come from? Y'all can't see it, man. Just a man with a wig on. And then you see their pictures always look different. They don't look like the same person. You know how you can take pictures, they always look different. See? Look how the eyebrows are arched up there. Just a man. Look how far that forehead back. Y'all thought that was a woman, didn't you? They not singing this music, man. Y'all ever heard of Milli Vanilli? That's the same thing going on. They not singing no music. They lip singing. It's a game, man. Cause I was into acting. I started out in the 7th grade doing live shows. My spirit never could mix with it because it was like lying to the public.
Hey, my wife she heard about the Whitney Houston.
So Tracy, man Chapman right there. And a lot of these videos on YouTube, they taking them down, man. They not even letting them last that long. He got a fast car. Talking about she got a fast car. See, because without the internet, a lot of this information would be forwarded to us. What do that look like, man? Tell me. That look like somebody, mama.
Somebody,
You always see the Satan signs in the back, man. See that give you I man. I'm a man. Look at this. That's it on there, man. So you thinking you know he's a flaming homosexual, man. He walked like one. Give me Mark 10:7, man. This is amazing, man. Hold on, where we at? Isaiah 3:10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 10. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing.
What are these Transformers gonna do?
Eat the fruit of their doing.
They're gonna eat the fruit of their doing soon, man. And these LGBTs and these homosexuals, man. Read on.
Woe unto the wicked.
Hold up, what did he say?
Woe unto the wicked.
He said destruction to them, man. For pulling the wool over all the people's eyes, man. Read on.
It shall be ill with them.
It's gonna be what?
It shall be ill with him.
Read on.
For the reward of his hands shall be given him.
They're gonna die. There not gonna be no Transformers getting into the kingdom, man. Romans 1:24. You have to stop acting like it ain't happening, man. Because we've been so used to it, we can't believe it. No, man. That's when you say no, that means you lusting after that demon. When you feeling good about that demon, read up
the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 24. Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness.
He gave them up, man. Some of them are gone. They ain't coming back. Quit looking for these entertainers to speak for us, man. Kendrick Lamar, man. Read it again.
Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness.
LeBron James.
Wherefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness.
We got to quit looking for the people that's deceiving us. How you gonna look to the person that has been deceiving you throughout your generation? And any person interacting, you should not be looking to. Read on.
Through the lust of their own heart.
That's the lust of their own mind. Some of y'all follow that stuff, man. R. Kelly now. R. Kelly was with who? Aaliyah? Just another transformer. Aaliyah, most of Aaliyah movies she played in, she played what? A devil. Somebody evil and wicked. Y'all love it and embrace it. That's that man programming you. Read on.
To dishonor their own bodies.
They did what?
To dishonor their own bodies.
What these transformers do?
To dishonor their own bodies.
Tyree is a so-called woman. Some of them women just fainted over there. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. Denzel is. You ever see Denzel build, man? He built just like an old woman. You see Bobby? You see Bobby Christie? Did he look like Whitney or did he look like Bobby? Look like his mama. This is a game, man. Read on.
Between themselves.
See, between themselves, read.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Your friendly so-called devil, the so-called white man. Read.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
What do they do in Hollywood?
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
What do they do in the sports?
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
See, that's what they do, man. Read.
Who is blessed forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read on.
Amen.
Read on.
For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection.
He gave them up, man. They can do that stuff in Hollywood because they're going to pay with their soul. Read.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
That's against nature, man. Read on.
And likewise also the men.
And likewise what?
Also the men.
Read on.
Leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another.
We're in the New Testament. Why Pastor Porkchop don't pull these precepts, man? Read.
Men with men.
Men with men. Read.
Working that which is unseemly.
Unseemly, ungodly, man. Read.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
Which was meat. Let's go to this video, man. See. This one here gonna show you how these transformers transform. See. They take down the other ones. Play it out. See. And y'all read the bottom capture. Hide that bottom capture. These are actresses. See. Look at that thing, man. You're gonna notice Canada model. See. From different countries. It's not just going on here. American actress. Bangladesh. American fashion model. Top model right there. The gravity pulls you straight. Look at here, man. From a bird's eye view. See. You should grow feathers and see these two. Reality television personality. Y'all know that thing, you know. That's how they look, transformed. Turn it down, look at American film director. See, well, that's an ugly thing, yeah, boy, both ways. Pie. Look. Canada. The Filipinos. Some of y'all been going in them brothel houses. Y'all been in there laid with a man. Australia. It don't stop, man. Argentina, they doing the same thing to our people in these countries. German. Brazil. See, this is real, y'all. Dutch. Look at them shoulder blades. Look at that. These people spend money, man. Filipino. Look at that. Guy in the street would have went broke. So y'all don't understand this, man. All your top models, all this stuff are them. All they doing is seeing who Transformers looks the best. French. South Africa. Same thing, man. A lot of your newscasters or TV reporters are transgender transformers, man. They are transforming your children's mind to be like them. And you can tell they spend a lot of money on them hormone pills, man. You see that? That's, it's ridiculous, man. It's not just going on here. It's a thing that's going on around the world, man. You think they ain't getting jobs? They the one getting hired for the jobs. I don't know what that is. Somebody should have dropped the nuke on that one. Look at here. Korea. This is going on in all countries, people. Most of the top people that are running things are dealing with these kind of people. Now that's a Victoria's Secret. That let you know all that is there. These are the people that's getting the jobs. These the ones that, you know, that you're buying the magazines for. Even back then. So it had to start. What the what? See, you never know, man. They right in plain sight. That's busting balloons up there, man. Don't start lusting. That's a man. 1 Corinthians 3:16, man. This is for our people. We don't care, but the Most High say He cast the other nations out from us. We shouldn't do like they do. Read out.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Hey, that body belongs to the Most High, man. Read on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
You can tell when you sitting up thinking Kendrick Lamar or any entertainer gonna speak for the Most High, you have to be still brain dead. None of them are gonna say a word, man. They know this truth out. They handlers know we out here pushing the truth, but they would not gravitate to this truth. Read.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Now you got a man with chest now. They cutting off their private parts. Women's are having all this surgery, man. Them surgeons are making a killing around here. Read on.
Him shall God destroy.
God is going to destroy him or it or what? Read on.
For the temple of God is holy.
That temple belongs to the Most High. Read.
Which temple we are.
Which temple are ye? Where we at?
18.
18.
Verse 18.
Read on.
Let no man deceive himself. if any man among you seem to be wise.
No, let's go to 1 Chronicles 6 and 9. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
Philippians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
What's gonna happen to these Hollywood actors, these football players, and anybody that's enjoying themselves here in Esau kingdom by being wicked?
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
Read on.
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived, man. Read.
Neither fornicator.
Nor fornicator, man. Someone that out there enticing our people. Why you think you got the drugs out, the ecstasy, man, the cocaine, the crack? A lot of people do those drugs, alcohol. Those drugs are just for you to just enjoy your pleasure. Read on.
Nor idolatry.
No idolatry. No one that believes in having these idols up in their houses. Why you think they give you posters and stuff that you put in your children's room? Read on.
Nor adultery.
Nor adulterers. Read.
Nor effeminate.
Nor what?
Nor effeminate.
No effeminate man is going to get into the kingdom. If you're not a man of the Most High, he's a man of war. So you can't be an effeminate man making it into the kingdom. Read.
Nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Read on.
Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God.
You're not going to make it, man. Back to Romans 1 and 28. These things, we bring out the Bible, and a lot of times, people's not hearing them. Because they too distracted in what they want to believe or what they think. You got to believe what the word say. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
Read that again.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
Because they got a problem with a person, they got a problem with someone. If you got a problem with someone in the truth, you got a problem with your house shot. I'm just letting you know. So it's going to be judgment coming your way.
That's right.
Read on.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
What's the problem with them?
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
Because they don't want them, they don't like order. They don't like structure. We like to live in chaos. That's what we come out of. We come in here, this is the house of peace. We come in here, there's going to be order. There was judges set up in the kingdom. There's going to be judges set up in this kingdom. Read on.
To do those things which are not convenient.
Read on.
Being filled with all unrighteousness.
Read.
Fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters.
What?
Backbiters.
Read.
Haters of God.
These people hate God, man. You can tell they hate God. Because we ain't said nothing up in here. This power did. I believe totally 100%. Read on.
Despiteful.
Did what?
Despiteful.
Read on.
Proud.
Proud. All people come out of that word. They got a proud mind, man. And they got a pot to piss in. We on the bottom in every city and every state. What do we got the proud to be? We got a car. We got an apartment. Read on.
Posters.
Posters. Read on.
Inventors of evil things.
Read on.
Disobedient to parents.
Read on.
Without understanding. Covenant breakers.
Read.
Without natural affection.
Read on.
Implacable. Unmerciful. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
What are they?
Worthy of death.
Read on.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Because you dealing with anybody that's LGBT, homosexuality, or believe in any of that garbage on television, you got a problem with the Most High. Where we at? Video 10. Let's play this. Let's show you how the Jamaican get down, man. See, this is a it that what that brother name? The one always getting into trouble. He was the one dating this it right here. Chris Brown. Rihanna is a transformer too, man.
Trans. Okay.
Turn it up.
In the name.
So they can hear it.
This one is a 100% transgender. Yeah, playing around on the masses. This one is not a female. No doubt about it. Take a look at the brick beside him right there. They do that for a reason. This one right here is a drag man. Look at the hands. Big hands on this one right here. This is no female. No doubt about it. This one, Karuchi Tran. Bam! It's a man. Yes, this is a man. All day of the week, you don't see no woman with these big old ugly hands. That's a transgender person. And you can tell it by the damn name right there. Take a look at the hands. Wow. Long fingers on this one right here with some weird tattoos on. I'm going to break that down as we chip through this one right here. Take a look at the long shoulders. And yes, you can see the Adam's apple in the neck. Yes, you can see it. This is a drag queen right here with the big old hands. Wake your ass up on this one right here with no tits or nothing. Just a wide shoulder man hiding the high navel. No doubt about it. It's a transgender person. They call Karuchi Tran. So-called was with Chris Brown. No doubt about it. All he go be with his transgender people. Take a look at these legs. Now let's go down to the feet. Toes all on the carpet. What the hell is a transgender person? The drag queen that has all the person. And this one has no kind of talent. Let's mark that. There you go. Big hands. Adam's apple in the neck. Yes, it look like a semi-Asian type of man right here. The name is Tran. It's a tranny. One eye symbol right there to give you, no doubt. Wake your ass up. This one of the Adam's apple in the neck. Transgender person in plain sight. They play too much. There you go right there. Pyramid on the tattoo. Yes, it's a big old ugly man. Can you see it now? Yes, it's a man. Bam! All these diamonds post up behind it. Take a look at this bony chest with all this sink in there. This one is a man. Beat up kneecaps. Wow. Take a look at that feet right there. That's a woman? No, it's a drag queen. That's all they go push and pumped up in Hollywood. That's they have nothing else for you. Wake your ass up on this. This one is a man all day of the week. The body just towed off. Nowhere. This is a female with no kind of curves, no tits, nothing. Off the left side, you get from this one shooting out the mouth like the pig. The lipstick on a pig. This one is a damn man.
That's what that means when people shooting up the lips. Lipstick on a pig, man.
It's a drag queen all day of the week. Wake your ass up. Not part of this one right here. Not gonna sit through the crack. Baphomet sign on both fingers, both hands showing you the sign, showing you that this one is a drag queen all day. Baphomet, that's who they worship right there. And they feel closer to their God when they do this garbage right here. Man dressed up like a female, or laying around in Hollywood with the tongue out, mocking the masses, receding hairline. They always trick you. All they wear is a damn hat. Cold and silent, keeping the secret away from the masses. No doubt about it. Don't trust nobody that have secrets. Wake up, no doubt. There you go. Baphomet sign again. It's an Asian man, and they're easy to trick the masses. That's why most of them you go see is from that side of town. No doubt. They go have Asian and Middle East people playing the trick on the people, the drag all day. Indonesian, no doubt. They pass real fast. That's it. Adam's apple in the neck. This one trying to hide it with the damn thing around the neck. Wake up. There go the tattoo this one have on the back. Wow. A serpent, and there go the triangle right there with the eye in it. Wow. Satanic to the core. There you go. Long, big old hands with the tongue mocking the masses with the Baphomet sign. Wow. Bam. This one right here is a Baphomet, no doubt about it. With the number 13 right there over the side of the both side of the head. No doubt about it. Wake your ass up. That's what it means. Everything they do is signs and symbols. Why would they turn the art that way? And when you look at it, it's two C's. That's where the 13 sit, no doubt. There you go right there. Take a look at this shoulder, right? Bony shoulders. Wow. With a ship steering on it. Wow. Wake your ass up. This one in all oranges, ugly orange dress is just for Freemasonry. And tell them to wear it. No doubt. Bony chest. Take a look at that chest and look at the Adam's apple in the neck. Bam! Right there. Caught it. That one is always drag, no doubt about it. And this one right here, Big Sean. Got a video coming up on this. Right here. Very excited. Don't sleep on them. They all drags all day. Take a look at that beat up bony chest. This one is a drag all day every week. Karuchi, Tran. That's all.
Y'all see that GQ, don't you?
Bam. You go see this one after
drag queen.
Masonry.
That's what it stands for.
Karuchi, Transgender all day of the week. That's what it really is. Or Karuchi Tranny. That's what it is. You can't fool the people. They got the big old pyramid sitting in the neck right there on the chest. No doubt. Hiding the Adam's apple. Anything they can get to hide it. There you go right there. All W's for the number 3. This one right here. Take a look at the belly. The shoulders. It's a man. It's a drag queen with some long hands. No doubt about it, man. Never gone.
Bam! Psalm 10 and 13, man. Hey! Some of y'all gotta go home and take some posters down now. Read that right quick, man.
The book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 15. Wherefore doth the wicked contempt God?
What do they do?
Contempt God.
That's what they do, man. Read.
He hath said in his heart,
in his mind,
thou wilt not require it.
They're not going to require that next, man. Read.
Thou hast seen it.
Thou hast seen it.
For thou beholdest mischief and spite.
They thinking the Most High rolling with that garbage, man. Read.
To requite it with thy hand. The poor committed himself unto thee.
See, we commit ourselves. We believe in him. Read.
Thou art the helper of the fatherless.
Read on.
Break down the arm of the wicked.
Do what?
Break down the arm of the wicked.
Read on.
And the evil man.
What are they?
The evil man.
Read.
Seek out his wickedness till thou find none.
See, seek out all his wickedness till we find none, man. Read on.
The Lord is king forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read.
And ever.
Read on.
The heathen are perished out of his hand.
They got a judgment coming soon, man. Luke 17:22. What it is, man. How do y'all be thinking, trying to look like these sodomites, man? A lot of people don't know what's going on, man. Read up.
The book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 22. And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of these days of the Son of Man.
Read on.
And ye shall not see.
Read.
And they shall say to you, see here, or see there. Go not after them.
Do what?
Go not after them.
Read on.
Nor follow them.
Do what?
Nor follow them.
Read on.
For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven, shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
In his day coming soon. Read.
But first must he suffer many things.
Read.
And be rejected of this generation.
The 2/3. Read on.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Read on.
They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And the flood came and destroyed them all.
Because people don't believe in what we try to bring, man. Read on.
Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
And what?
And destroyed them all.
Read on.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Read.
In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away.
Because you can't take none of this garbage with you, man. Read on.
And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife?
We go all the way back to the first Solomon. Remember Lot's wife, because she looked back, because she wanted to see her friends back there. Read on.
Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
What do we have done here in Babylon?
Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
Read on.
And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
That's what we trying to teach, brothers and sisters. Read.
I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed.
That's man or woman. Read.
The one shall be taken, and the other shall be left.
Read on.
Two women shall be grinding together.
Y'all might be said being at work together. Read.
The one shall be taken, and the other left.
Read on.
Two men shall be in the field. The one shall be taken, and the other left.
Read on.
And they answered and said unto him, Where, Lord? And he said unto them, Wheresoever the body is, thither will the eagles be gathered together.
Because there's going to be a lot of dead souls here soon, man. Revelations 22 and 14. We have to prepare ourselves for this coming.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Read on.
That they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Revelation 21 and 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
A lot of people got that coming, man. And on that note, we out. Shalom.